Constantino,
¿Qué huele?
pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing.
This is not normal for
civilians.
yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah, I'm not a civilian.
But what do you think about the whole thing leading up to the fight?
I mean, it seemed like some of his stuff was a little cringy, even in the crowd. It's like people trying to figure out what he's saying. So, he's got a lot to say. That's cool, but talking don't get it done. Fighting gets it done.
The bad blood. How much can that take away from an actual performance in the ring?
I mean, it just all depends on how you channel it. And again, this is his first big fight. This ain't my first big fight. I've been here before. I've been on the big stage more than once, whether it was Jose, whether it was Canelo, looking to just go in there and do it again.
How important is it for you to let everybody know at the end of the day that you're better than David Benavidez?
I mean, say that one more time.
How important is it for you to let everybody know and show everybody that you're better than David Benavidez?
Yeah, I mean, I've let everybody know, but I'm not with the yelling and the rah-rah, so I want to show people. So on March 25th, tune in, Showtime PPV. You'll be able to see for yourself.
David, Caleb, your reaction to what just happened between even the photographers.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just goes to show you again, like his photographer coming up and pushing ours, and it's just a whole lot of tough guy rah-rah stuff. Even this morning when we got here, it's like they was waiting in the lobby, and as soon as we pulled up, they want to come up to the car, and it's like, but all this, with all these cameras and all these security guards, this is a controlled environment. You get what I'm saying? So it's easy to act tough when it's a controlled environment. All these big motherfuckers standing around waiting for some shit to pop off, and so they can jump in between it. So it's easy, it's easy to run your dick sucker when a motherfucker got 15 security guards around him. So
is it a stepping stone for a rematch with Canelo? Do you see it that way?
I mean, yeah, the winner of this fight becomes the WBC mandatory. So absolutely.
With this fight coming up on the 25th, where you're at mentally?
Mentally, just locked in. I feel relaxed. I'm calm. And just focus. I just want to get the job done.
And then what would you say his best attribute that you have to worry about?
Probably the big ass titties he's got.
How does it feel to be able to fight in Vegas with your fans close by?
It feels good, fought in Vegas before, and I'm excited to be back in the Mecca of boxing. MGM Grand Live. This is what kids dream of. Any person who's been halfway serious and lace up a pair of boxing gloves is what they dream of, to be, main event, Showtime, and pay-per-view, at the MGM Grand. So,
What is your message to fight fans who have been waiting for this fight for a very long time?
there's been some demand for this fight, and we have it now. So, we've done our job on lifting up our end of the couch, and now it's time for the fans to do their job, buy the pay-per-view, tune in, support us, and that's going to encourage, us to continue to make big fights and other fighters to continue, to make big fights.
Caleb, how much do you think having the experience of being in there with Canelo, going 11 rounds, he has some success in there? Do you think that's going to help you coming into this fight?
Yeah, absolutely. That's experience. And like I've said before, experience isn't something you can buy. You got to go through the fire to get it. And I've done that, whether it was with Canelo, Jose Uskatsugi, even my last fight with Durrell, being on a co-main event pay-per-view, there was a lot of bad blood there too. And a lot of things he had to say. But at the end of the day, these what get it done.
What kind of a fighter are you that he hasn't faced yet in his career?
I can do a lot of things. I feel like a lot of the people he's fought have been one-dimensional. IQ has been decent, but nowhere near, not even in the same universe as what I'm able to do on fight night. So tune in and you'll see.
Caleb, does your mood change, your mentality change after today, after this press conference, and how it went down?
No, I don't let outside forces dictate how motivated I am or how disciplined I am, how hard I train. Regardless, I'm going to be training just as hard. I'm going to be just as focused and locked in. So,
does it give you extra motivation though, or an extra umph to get him because of the bad blood and the trash talks?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Caleb, how do you think his emotions are going to play out in the fight with you once you guys start actually putting hands on each other?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I can say a million things. It's just speculation at this point. So, if that's what he feels like he needs to do to get himself up and prepared and feel like he's a tough guy and do a bunch of yelling and, yip-yapping and shit like that, then, do what you got to do.
Does that not bother you at all? None of that stuff?
Nah, that stuff don't bother me. I've been boxing a long time at a high level. You know, I'm a Golden Glove national champion. I'm an Olympic trialist. I'm an Olympic alternate. You know, I fought in the WSB. You know, even, you know, these pro fights that we mentioned with Jose and Darrell, you know, I've been through a lot of this for a long time. So things like that don't really, you know, get me amped up or anything.
We did, however, see you at the end of the Darrell fight, you know, kind of do the shovel, like the old school Tito Ortiz, kind of put him in the dirt type thing. Will we see something like that if you were to get a victory on March 25th?
I don't know. It's not like that was premeditated. I didn't have that plan or anything. It was just in the moment. And so again, you know, you want to see a celebration of the year, you got to tune in.
You had the T-shirt plan though.
Yeah, I did have that. That was premeditated. Yeah.
Anything premeditated T-shirt wise coming into this one?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
One more question, guys.
Come on, Marcos. I know you got a good one.
I want one-on-one. But let me ask you this: you know, given just how long it's taken to get this fight, like how happy are you that we finally have this fight?
I'm super excited. Again, you know, I back in 2020, my team reached out to Samson and to see if they were interested. He said that it wasn't time, it needed to marinate, it needed to take longer and simmer to generate more money or whatever. He winds up losing his belt for a second time. I had a mandatory in place. My team comes to me and says, hey, we do one more mandatory against Caleb Truax. You have a year's free and worth to get that Canelo fight. We're going to get that in. I said, let's make it happen. And then all of a sudden, you know, they wanted to make the fight happen. But I was moving on to bigger and better things at that time. And things worked out how they worked out. We're here now. It's great for boxing. It's great for me. It's great for the fans. So.
Caleb, just curious, if the ball was to come down all the way to 168 to rematch Canelo, it looks like he's really taking that, he might take that opportunity, like he's really looking at it seriously, possibly coming down. Can Bibol duplicate the performance at 175 at 168 against Canelo?
You know, I couldn't say for sure. Bibol, he's a great fighter, and you know, he did a great job against Canelo. Would the weight difference, you know, make a difference? You know, I can't say for sure. I don't know how hard it is for him to make the weight, so you know, it's something we'd have to see.
I kind of mean like you felt his power, so do you think that he could be able to hurt him maybe at 168, or he will be able to feel Canelo's power a little bit more at 168?
I mean, again, you know, this is all just speculation. I can't say for sure. So, you know, I can't speak on another man's behalf.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, guys.